Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from On The Foot Market, and welcome back to another video on the channel. We had an amazing market watch this morning, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. And right now I've got a video for you guys on FUTmas. I know you guys are excited. All right, we're all excited. FUTmas is a really fun promo. So I'm excited, and I hope that it's coming, because as of now, there's actually not anything in the database with a card design. But I will tell you this, there's not a card design for Team of the Year, and last year they added it in pretty close to the deadline of FUTmas actually coming. So I'm not that worried about it. If you guys are excited for the video today, drop me a thumbs up. Helps out, and I appreciate your guys' support. So what is FUTmas? If you guys don't know what it is, I just wanted to do a video today talking a few things, right? What is the promo? What did we get last year? And how you can invest this year. I did a little bit of an intro to it last week, but I said I would do a follow-up and more of an in-depth attack at what the promo is, and then more of a look at like genuinely what to invest in, what's going to make you guys coins, and what will I do. So we're going to do that today. Okay, so this is the promo thing from last year, and this is when they actually posted it at 6 p.m. UK on a Friday last year, I believe. This is on the 15th of December, so I think it's going to fall on the 14th this year. FUTmas returns FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. It's the most wonderful time of the year in FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. In FIFA Ultimate Team, whether you have been naughty or nice, enjoy FUTmas this holiday season with a variety of SBCs, themed weekly objectives, special holiday offers, and much more. So it was a really cool promo. Just to give you guys the gist really quickly before I look at any of the specifics, they brought out like an Andy Carroll and weekly objectives. There was some pretty cool stuff, man. Like, it was some cool stuff to work for, and I liked it a lot. So squad building challenges, FUTmas countdown SBCs. There will be three new player SBCs released every day from December 15th to 24th. So you have 9 days, well, 10 or 9 or 10. I think 10 days. You have 10 days. They've dropped 30 player SBCs last year, 3 a day, which means if you're an investor, that's investing paradise. That's what I'm telling you guys. At some point, you're going to break the money and break the bank on these cards. Like, at some point, and we'll talk investments today, but you will make coins. That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. So the unique twist is that the challenges are released like a countdown based on the player's shirt numbers. So that's how they do it. That's in the past, they've done shirt numbers of players. Now, they probably won't do the same as last year. They'll change it from last year, but there is a chance that there's a crossover from FIFA 17. So they may use some players from FIFA 17 in this year's countdown. That is possible, because I know in Scream this year, I think they used some players from FIFA 17 Scream, so that's very possible. The unique twist, right? So they do the SBCs released on December 15 will feature with the shirt numbers 30, 29, 28. The SBCs released on December 16 will be for players with 27, 26, 25. So last year they did it as a countdown. I know in 17 they did it as, okay, if it's on the 15th, we're giving you 3 players with the number 15 that they wear. So we'll see how they do it this year. That's how they kind of do it in a way where they can make it unpredictable and not open to like crazy investors. So then they conclude with 3, 2, 1 on the 24th. Theme weekly objectives, and then FUTmas kits. So that's basically like a very short summary of what it is. Now there's a big market impact with FUTmas, and there's a lot that it does. These are, so I use Foothead here, and these are all SBCs that were available last year during FUTmas. So they brought out an 81 plus double guarantee. They brought out a tradable team of the week, an untradeable team of the week. So it's very interesting. Like, they bring out a lot of SBCs during FUTmas. There is a ton of stuff going on. And there's not a ton of, I don't think there's a ton of packs being open, really. I mean, I don't think they really put anything crazy in packs last year. So it's a big coin suck. Like, there's not a lot coming onto the market, and that really allows for EA to take a lot of coins off the market, because you guys have to be in the idea that, okay, they're bringing out 3 player SBCs a day for 10 days. That's 30 player SBCs. Imagine if we had 30 kind of Tony Cruz-esque players being dropped in packs or in SBCs. At some point, everyone would start losing buying power, because people are addicted to doing SBCs. There's an addiction level. When people are looking at an SBC, they want to welcome them into their club, and they want to have this like attachment. That's like a real thing. So the more they bring out, like the more apt to. And by the way, FUTmas SBCs are not cheap. A lot of them are like 100, 150K. So when they bring out 30, people had into FUTmas like 5 million and leave with it with 2 million, and they're like, what? So essentially, you would understand from that the market loses buying power, if you get what I'm saying. So all these SBCs, there's a bunch of daily FUTmas SBCs. For the team of the week that came out last year, it was pretty standard. 83 rated, 30 chemistry, like nothing crazy there. You know, there's nothing like there's nothing that you wouldn't expect from a FUTmas SBC. They actually did back-to-back. So we had a team of the week 14 and a team of the week 15. So they did back-to-back repeatable, untradeable SBCs. And I remember last year, this was the time of the year when we were complaining, because I think all of us wanted a tradable team of the week and we didn't get it, so they kept giving us the untradeable. So finally, I think they did drop the tradable. I think that was more of like a team of the year transition, but they finally gave us the tradable. But you guys can see there's daily SBCs every single day. They had the 2 upgrades, but these were the more expensive SBCs. Like they had a Gigi Buffon, which was 90 rated. Juve, 3 Italian players, 85 rated. So the 83 to 85s are going to be the killer stuff that you guys want to go get. That's like the every single day. What were they requiring? But don't get crazy with like trying to figure out what they do. I remember last year for Fabinho, it was leaked that Fabinho was coming, and I was telling everybody who watches me to buy 83s from Brazil. And it was a really good card, and I knew everyone would do it. And they required 4 French players because I guess he's Ligue 1 to try to screw over investors. So it's almost impossible to outsmart EA within investing with this. So the best thing you guys can do is discard informs, good nationalities, and 83s to 85s, which we will look at today. But they bring out a lot of good ones, man. There's a Wijnaldum here, and this Wijnaldum is like 83 rated. You guys can see there's not many cards, regardless of who they are, that require less than 83 rated. And there's always a team of the week inform requirement. Now, there's cards like Vardy that EA know that because they have like a big English base that they can suck a little extra coins out of. So that's a little intense. I mean, obviously 86 rated for that 84 Vardy is a little bit intense, but in hindsight, when you look at the date and the timeline of FUTmas, it's before Team of the Year. You don't have a lot of like ton of elite cards out yet. You've just got a set of Team of the Weeks and a few promos. So they have the right to really knock up a lot of these players. I did this Mounier last year. What did this Mounier cost me? 83 rated. So 83 has become a very, very standard requirement for a lot of these SBCs. Even this Ibrahimovic, I think they did like 85 rated, and it wasn't even that good of a card. They did let you use Foot Champions rewards last year, so hopefully they let you do that this year. They got a Timo Werner last year, 85 rated. So the common trend between a lot of these SBCs is like 85 rated. That's like the main 83, 84, 85 rated. The lower ones are 83 rated. There's not much in the middle. Most of the middle ones are 85 rated. This Van Dijk was a really good card. 84 rating for the Van Dijk, so not bad. But I know that Van Dijk was 150K. Like, I know for a fact. Like, I remember that his price was 150K. So, Alba, 86 rated. Essentially, like, you guys can see a lot of meta, cool, usable cards here. But the thing is that they really add up. And people start doing these SBCs like crazy. And what it does is it actually enhances your 83, 84 investments. But, in the long run, it's not the best. Like, it really takes coins off the market, and people start doing SBCs like crazy. Like this Herrera, 86 rated, 85 rating for the Herrera. So it's very, very interesting that it does that. And it really takes coins off the market. I cannot tell you guys enough that this is a thing, and this is a real thing that will happen. Koulibaly, 84 rating. So a lot of these cards, guys, really, really, really take coins off the market, and there's great ones. These are last year's, and I would say that last year's were a little underwhelming compared to 17. So I'm expecting a good FUTmas this year, man. I think they're gonna do a lot of good stuff, and I know that takes me to the. You guys probably want to go to the drawing board and know what's going on here. So you've got 85 rated right now at 8.5K, let's say. Ibra's the cheapest. Paulinho's 8.5. If you look at how they look in the past, let's say this FIFA. They've only been under that price at one other point, and here's another thing that I want to tell you guys, that we will be getting Icon SBCs when the Icon SBC runs out in 6 days or 7 days. So you have a really good window from now to Friday to start getting these and putting them in your club. Falcao at 8.9. You know, they've really not been that much lower than 9. So a lot of them at 8.5 to 9 are good looks. I think if you buy a guy like Alisson, you have another look as almost you have a double investment because POTM is going to be, oh wow, POTM is going to be on Friday too. And Bundesliga. So we might have Premier League, Bundesliga, and FUTmas on Friday. Wow, that's a lot of coins off the market. So again, 9K for Alisson. So a little quick side note is that if you do the Thursday flipping, make sure you guys are actually flipping on Thursday. I would not hold stuff into Friday. That does not sound like a good look to me. Like, you're going to want to be careful with that. But, yeah, a guy like Alisson looks pretty good in terms of, like, he's going to be a guy that could potentially go up for he could go up for the potential POTM requirement, and he could go up for FUTmas. So there's a lot going on with that I like. So I always recommend if you can do kind of like a double investment, like you can buy into or get into multiple spaces of an investment rather than just one. I always like that a lot. So instead of buying Ibrahimovic for 8.2, if you paid the extra 700 coins for Alisson's, I like it a little bit better because you have a better nationality, easier to link, and you've got potential other investments that you can use him for. Like Alisson can be used for, Alisson can be used for anything. So there's a lot of SBCs coming out that will do that. Now, in terms of the high-rated stuff, how much would I look into the high-rated stuff? I don't know about the high-rated stuff. That stuff, I don't know if I would look into as much. 87s right now are about 21, which is kind of standard. So it doesn't look like they're at like an all-time low. I know there was a point the other week where they were really low. But again, Ederson at 16, that's not bad. Bonucci at 16 is not bad. So 86s are not bad either right now. Where's the 84 market? Sorry, excuse my typing. I'd like to look at the 84 market, though. Where's the 84 market compared to all this? It's at 3K. So 3K is a little higher than what you want it to be. Like 3K is not the best thing you can do, and you can do better than that. So I think 3K is not the best. You're going to want to wait that out a little bit longer. But other informs that are discard that you look at, you have, well, this Martin. So people have bought into these, man. Martin's up. I would just say anybody here with a good nationality at 11K or under in this team of the week is good. And a good nationality would mean like a top 10 nationality in terms of links. So when you think of a good nationality, it's no like hate or anything, but you would not really look at like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a nationality. Like you wouldn't probably look at like Serbia as a good nationality for SBCs. You'd probably look at like Spain or Argentina or France or Germany. So because those offer easier links and investment things for SBCs is what I would say. So that's what I'm looking at, guys. That's probably how I would prepare for FUTmas. I would make sure that I have 83 to 85s. 84s look tough right now, so I would say you don't have to go all out, but definitely do a club stocking where you guys could go through today or tomorrow and pick up one of every one on the market. There's not going to be lightning rounds this week. And then you can get discard informs from the team of the week. I'll tell you this, the only way from here to Friday now is that these are going to start to move because people are going to, the more people that start to realize that FUTmas is Friday, the more people that are going to start to prepare, and that's going to start to be a thing that will happen. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today. Hopefully you guys are excited for FUTmas, man. It's a really, really fun promo. I'm telling you guys are going to really, really enjoy it. I had a blast with it last year. Like I really, really like the promo. It's a very good promo. Just takeaways would be that I would get ready SBC-wise, get your SBC investments and things like that. And that's all I could really recommend is the fact that the market may take a little bit of a downturn starting Friday. And yeah, thank you guys for watching the video today. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel recently, and I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Peace out.